Crossing into the Arctic Circle is not just a line on a map, it's a portal into another world. As you cross 66 degrees of latitude, you are about to enter a land of extremes where day and night blend two into one. 24 hours of daylight in the summer and endless nights in the winter. Your usual sleep-wake cycle will be turned upside down as your body struggles to adjust to the bizarre sensation of being daytime in the middle of the night. The midnight sun season is as beautiful as it is challenging, and today I will explain you how I deal with it and what are the effects on my body and mind. For the people that are new on this channel, hi, my name is Alessia, and 4 years ago I decided to leave the Dolomites to move to the Arctic in Northern Norway, in the northernmost point of continental Europe. As many of you probably know, winter is the season that I prefer the most. Even though it stays dark for 2 months, I find it absolutely fascinating, and I always find something to do. On the other hand, I find it extremely hard to adapt to the midnight sun season, even though I've been living in the Arctic for 4 years. From the 14th of May until the 29th of July, we have 24/7 daylight, and the sun always stays above the horizon without setting. Sunsets and cozy evenings at home with candles just become a distant memory. The body isn't used to living in these extreme conditions. Even though I use black curtains at home and an eye mask, my body can feel that outside is very bright and my mind doesn't want to shut off. I try to cope with it as best as I can, and melatonin supplements are a huge help to reset my body clock. But it still happens on a regular basis that I find myself wide awake at 3 a.m. The only thing I can do is give up and listen to my body. The endless daylight also means extra time to spot wildlife in their natural habitat. Summer is the best season to spot whales in the Arctic, like harbor porpoises, humpback whales and minke whales. My favorite place in the summer season in the Norway municipality is Gjesvær, a hidden gem on the island of Magerøya. Besides being the best spot for seeing the midnight sun season, it is also a peaceful place ideal for nature lovers. The fishing village is known for its beautiful islands and crystal clear waters. The best way to enjoy nature is by paddleboarding along the islands. Or go on a hike and admire the fjords from the top of a mountain. There are plenty of hikes that you can do in Gjesvær, and the scenic view never disappoints. With hundreds of lakes where you can fish Arctic chars and trouts. You cannot come to Gjesvær and not do the bird safari tour. The 2 hours long boat tour leaves from Gjesvær to Gjesværstappan, a nature reserve where you can observe one of Norway's largest bird colonies. This place is the nesting ground for many species of birds, more than 400,000 pairs of puffins that are easily recognizable by their colorful beak and nesting holes in the grassy hills. You can also spot many eagles, mostly white-tailed eagles and some golden eagles, while they are hunting for their prey. It's also possible to see many guillemots, razorbills, cormorants, Arctic skuas and gannets doing a plunge dive to catch fish. You don't need to be a bird fanatic to visit Gjesværstappan. This tour provides incredible views of the surrounding nature, and sometimes we also see many grey seals swimming by the boat. The 29th of July, the sun finally dips below the horizon again. Even though the sun only goes down for a couple of minutes, it's nice to see the sunsets after 2 long months, and the golden hour seems to last forever. At this point the nature is very green and it's the perfect time to go hiking and explore the island. One of my favorite places is the 5-kilometer hike to the abandoned village of Kjelvik, with picturesque houses surrounded by green canyons. Kjelvik was the old municipality of Magerøya's island before the North Cape. Today, it is primarily visited by tourists or cabin owners. The best part while hiking is that we always run into some reindeer. We only have domesticated reindeer on the island for the summer season, from the end of April until early October. In the winter, the reindeer are on the mainland of Norway, and they go back by swimming for 2 kilometers in the sea. In the summer, the reindeer eat moss, lichens and seaweed. Even though the midnight sun season is very challenging for me, every year I try to take the best out of it, and at the end I appreciate even more the night coming back. Early September is when the northern lights are dancing back into the sky, and the traveling season is soon starting. I finally get to leave the Arctic after 9 months of staying on the island of Magerøya. If you want to check out my video How I Deal with the Winters in the Arctic, I will leave the link in the description below. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.